Hello YouTube. Today I am going to talk about lofted base and lofted cut. So to define the cross-sectional area of a material we need a lofted base. So to define different area of cross-section we need to define various planes and sketches among them. So I am drawing it in top plane. Okay. First I am making planes. So we can make planes by going here reference geometry plane. So it will be parallel to the top plane and distance will be 100 mm. Okay, one plane done, and we need another plane. Let us show 3 planes. That will be 200 mm. Okay, distance from plane 1, so 100 mm. So we got top plane, plane 1, plane 2. So in plane 2, first drawing in plane 2, let us draw a square here. So giving equation to every line equal and current the sketch. Now it will draw in plane 1 sketch. So I will draw a circle here. Now drawing in top plane. Again I will draw a square here. Equating all the sides, and for visualization hiding the planes. Now we grab the cross section of our stand. So now we can use the lofted base pass. So using the lofted base, it will start from here, go around here and go there. So it's completed. So we have a square section here, a circular section on the mid, and another square section on the lower part. So now we want to change the twisting. So I am changing this point to there. So twist me. So we get a coupling structure here, and by changing that we can change the twisting edges. So that's all about lofted base. Now I want to show you lofted cut. So I'm deleting the loft material selection. Now I will draw and assign materials to it. To vertex. Okay. So we'll get the loft cut inside of this cube. Like some lofted cut using this line, then this line, then this line, and I twist the edges. So to show you, I'm getting this cross section done, and here you can see the lofted cut print is cut on the cubic structure. So that's all about lofted base and lofted cut. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.